In today's world, we're told that to succeed, you have to be at the forefront of the latest trends. You must master the newest technology, chase the fastest growing markets, and find the secret hack to get ahead. We're surrounded by noise, a constant stream of information about what's new, what's hot, and what's next. But what if the true path to lasting success lies not in the noise, but in the timeless signal? What if the most powerful tools for building a great business and a great life aren't new at all? What if they are the simple, enduring principles that have worked for generations, long before the internet or AI? Today we're going to put aside the noise and focus on the signal. We're going to explore the Master's Toolkit. Not a set of futuristic gadgets, but a collection of fundamental, powerful principles that turn ordinary work into extraordinary businesses. We'll learn from two very different people who use these timeless tools to build lasting legacies, proving that true success isn't about being on the cutting edge, but about mastering the foundation. Our first story is about a man named Milton Hershey. When you hear that name, you think of chocolate, an American icon. But the road to building that empire was far from sweet. Milton Hershey failed twice. His first two candy companies went bankrupt. He was in his 30s, broke, and had to start over. He could have been bitter. He could have cut corners. He could have compromised on quality to save $1. But he didn't. What Milton Hershey did have was an unshakable foundation of character. He believed in doing one thing exceptionally well, making delicious, affordable milk chocolate. He didn't invent a new market. He perfected an existing one. And when he finally started the Hershey Chocolate Company, his guiding principle was not short-term profit, but long-term trust. He built a reputation for integrity and quality so solid that people knew they were getting a consistent, excellent product every time they bought one of his bars. This is the cornerstone of character. In a world full of shortcuts, Hershey proved that a business built on integrity, trust, and quality will always win in the end. He didn't just sell candy. He sold a promise. And that promise, that commitment to quality, became a foundation so strong that it supported an empire. Think about your own life and business. What is your cornerstone? Are you building on the shaky ground of fleeting trends? Or are you laying a solid foundation of integrity and trust? People may forget the price they paid, but they will never forget the quality you delivered or the way you treated them. This is the first, most fundamental tool in the Master's Toolkit. Our second story takes us to the world of retail. It's about a man who built an incredible business from the ground up, not with a genius idea, but with a simple, disciplined work ethic. His name was Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. Sam Walton wasn't born into a retail dynasty. He started with a single 5-and-dime store in Arkansas. He didn't invent the concept of retail, and he didn't have a revolutionary product. What he had was a relentless focus on two things: hard work and deliberate, disciplined action. He would drive around for hours, visiting other retail stores, to learn what they were doing right and what they were doing wrong. He meticulously tracked every item, every sale, and every detail of his business. He was a master of the mundane, understanding that success is built on the daily, consistent effort that others neglect. He was famous for this mantra: work harder on yourself than you do on your job. For Sam Walton, this meant constantly learning, observing, and refining his process. He understood that a business, no matter how small, is a machine, and his job was to constantly tweak and improve every single gear, every single day. This is the lever of labor, the force of disciplined, deliberate action. He didn't wait for luck or a miracle. He created momentum through consistent effort. While others were dreaming of grand schemes, Sam Walton was getting up early, tracking inventory, and building relationships with his customers. His success wasn't a sudden event. It was the inevitable result of thousands of small, intentional, and often unglamorous actions compounding over decades. What is your lever of labor? Are you focused on the glamorous, or are you mastering the mundane? Because the truth is, a fortune is not built in a day. It's built in the daily. Now, let's talk about a principle that both of these men understood implicitly. Success is not a solo sport. No one builds an empire alone. Your journey is shaped by the people you choose to walk it with. This is the compass of community. Milton Hershey surrounded himself with brilliant engineers and managers who could bring his vision to life. He wasn't just a boss. He was a leader who inspired a community of people to believe in his mission. He even built an entire town for his workers, providing them with schools and affordable housing. He understood that the happiness and well-being of his people were directly tied to the quality of his product and the success of his company. Sam Walton also understood this. He didn't just hire people. He invested in his employees. He called them associates and created a culture where they felt like owners. He empowered them, listened to their ideas, and made them a part of the company's success. He knew that you couldn't delight a customer with an unhappy employee. But this principle goes beyond just your professional life. Who you surround yourself with personally is just as important. Your friends, your mentors, your family. These people are your anchor, your sounding board, and your inspiration. If you associate with people who are constantly complaining, who are stuck in mediocrity, you will find yourself moving in that same direction. But if you surround yourself with people who challenge you, who inspire you, who hold you to a higher standard, your life will move in a better direction. So ask yourself, who are you associating with? Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Because your success is not just a reflection of your own efforts, but also of the people you choose to share your journey with. We started by talking about the noise of the modern world, the constant demand for something new. But the stories of Milton Hershey and Sam Walton remind us that the most powerful principles are often the oldest ones. The cornerstone of character, building on integrity and trust, the lever of labor, using deliberate, disciplined action to create compounding results, the compass of community, surrounding yourself with people who lift you to a higher level. These are not quick hacks or new theories. They are the timeless tools of a master builder. They are simple, but not easy. They require patience, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to what is right, not what is convenient. Your life is a masterpiece you are creating every single day. The materials you use, the tools you choose, the people you invite to help you build. These will determine the final result. The greatest fortunes are not built overnight. They are built brick by brick, with integrity, discipline, and the support of a strong community. So, choose your tools wisely. Master the fundamentals, and build a legacy that will last for generations.